Hey guys, and welcome back. This is going to be the video for interior angles practice. On the first page of our gold sheet, we are going to be working on solving equations using triangles. On the second page, you are solving angles using quadrilaterals. And on the third page, which is the most difficult page, you are solving equations using different types of irregular polygons, meaning they have different size sides. So, we're going to start off working a few of the triangles. Please ignore my little blurb there. I started making the answer key before I realized I hadn't made the video yet. So I figured this would be a good idea to go ahead and make my video. So I'm going to work problems 1, 2, and 3 with you, and then that's going to leave you the other 6 triangle questions to practice with. So I highly recommend getting an extra sheet of paper or 2, because there is just about no way you are going to be able to fit all of this work into these tiny little sections. Okay? So for number 1, and for all of these, what we have to know is the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Okay, no matter what the triangle looks like, whether it's acute or obtuse or right or whatever the situation, when you add up the angles, they will always equal 180 degrees. Otherwise, it's not a triangle. Okay, so for number 1, we're just going to add up our angles, and then those have to equal 180. So we end up with 40 plus 45 plus x plus 45, and that is going to equal 180. So we need to combine all the numbers that we can. Okay, I know that 45 and 45 is 90, and 90 plus 40 is going to be 130. So then I have 130 plus x equals 180. Okay, so then I'm going to subtract 130 from both sides. Remember, we do our inverse operation. Okay, so we need to isolate our variable. The point is that we're trying to get our x by itself. So these are going to cancel, and my x value is going to equal 50. So over here in our x spot, x is going to be 50 degrees. Now angle R is x plus 45. So right here next to this on my paper, I'm going to go angle R equals x plus 45. So now I can substitute in my number. Remember, we always write our equation first. So then we have 50 plus 45, which is going to equal 95. So angle R is going to equal 95 degrees. Now, what you need to do at this point, you can check your work. If we add all 3 of those angles together, we should equal 180. So we know that R is 95. We know that P is 40. And Q is 45. So 5 plus 5 is 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 4 is 14. Plus 4 is 18. So we have checked our work, and it is correct. If we add it up and come up with something other than 180, then we've done something wrong somewhere. Okay? So, let me number my page, keep it organized. Let's move on to number 2. Okay, so I'm going to skip my line. Number 2 says, alright, we're going to solve for x again, and then we're going to solve for angle D. So, just pick a corner and start there. So we know that x plus 20 plus 90, remember that little box means 90 degrees, plus 50 is going to equal 180 degrees. So let's combine everything that we can. Okay, 20 plus 90 is 110. 110 plus 50 is 160. So we have x plus 160 equals 180. Now we need to do our inverse operation to figure out what x is. Some of you probably know already, but it's always a good habit to get into to solve it algebraically. I'm going to subtract 160 from both sides, and then we're left with x equals 20 degrees. So let's write it in our blank here. Now angle D is equal to x plus 20 So that means we're going to have 20 plus 20, which equals 40 degrees. So angle D is 40 degrees. Okay, now we need to check and make sure all of our angles add up. Okay, so remember we've got a 90-degree angle, a 50-degree angle, and a 40-degree angle. This is a good one. So 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. We equal 180, so we have checked our work. Okay, last one we're going to do together on this page, number 3, for triangles. Alright, so we know that we need to add 30 plus 2x minus 5 plus 85, and that is going to equal 180 degrees. So when we add everything up, okay, 30 minus 5 is 25. 25 and 85 is going to be 110. So we have 2x plus 110 equals 180. So again, we're going to use our equation solving skills that we have gained this year. We're going to subtract 110 from both sides. Those are going to cancel. And we're left with 2x equals 70. So then I need to divide both sides by 2. And we're left with x equals 35 degrees. You fill that in my blank here. Now angle P. Angle P equals 2x minus 5. Okay, so now we're going to substitute in our value. So 2 times 35 minus 5. Well, we just figured out that 2 times 35 should be 70. So we have 70 minus 5, which equals 65 degrees. So fill in your blank. So now we're going to check our work. We're going to make sure everything adds up. We know this one's going to be 65. We know that we have an 85 and we have a 30. So let's check and see what we get. 5 plus 5 is 10. 3 plus 8 is 11. Plus 7 is 17. Plus 1 is 18. We add up to 180. So our work checks out. Everything is good. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to stop the video because it's already getting a little bit long. And then I'm going to create another video that goes over 3 of the quadrilateral examples. And then I will also create another video that goes over 3 of the irregular polygons on the back page. Okay? So go ahead, stop the video, finish out the work on triangles, and then go to the next video which covers the quadrilaterals. Okay? Good luck.